How you going there, folks? Paul Bars signing in for a video tutorial that, well, wasn't meant to be a video tutorial. In fact, it wasn't even going to be a video at all. It was just simply me doing some research for this particular product, for this program, and I thought, well, hang on a minute. This product, this program is about content creation. So why not show people how I do my research for content creation? Makes sense, doesn't it? So I've done a little bit of research and just put a bit of time into things to make this go a little smoother, but I've probably spent about 20 minutes prior to the recording of this video just teeing up different web pages, which we'll have a look through now, and I'll show you the process that I went through to find what it is that I'm looking for. Here's the thing. Content creation. Dun, dun, dun. Starts off, pop it into Google, hit that search button, see what you're looking for. Now, what I'm looking for particularly is to learn more about how to create content. Actually, I know how to create content, but I'm lazy. I don't want to write my own program from scratch, starting with a blank white web page. Hey, I don't know about you, but that kind of gets me down. That sucks, having to start with just nothing and then work from there. So I will often look through what other people have done to give me ideas. Then I will take my notepad and then I will make some notes. But rather than sit down there, literally from scratch, I thought I want to get me some ideas first. I did this search, content creation. I thought, oh, hello, here's a little website here, contentcreation.com.au. Thought I'll click and I'll open this one. I thought, yes, well, that doesn't really inspire me to be motivated to actually buy something from them, does it? It's a fairly cheap and crappy looking website, and I'm guessing, I may be wrong, I'm sure I am, but I would guess the impression that this website gives me is this is a whole bunch of trained monkeys sitting somewhere in the deep, dark bowels of Asia or Africa working literally for peanuts. They're not creating my content. Sorry, whoever you are, but you need to improve your website. Okay, getting back on track. I went down and I realized that there was a whole bunch of different places that just talk about creating content, but it's for all sorts of different things, not really what I was looking for. I'm looking for some bullet points, some ideas. So, being that content creation is in the internet marketing field, I thought I would do a search through the Warrior Forum site for posts that have content creation in them. That comes up with a whole bunch of different pages, lots and lots and lots of them. And as I went through them, I thought, yes, there is certainly enough on this particular forum to give me what I want. Now, the results were broken up, that's good English. The results were broken up into sort of different areas, and we'll have a quick look through those. First one was I came across a couple of Warrior special offers. Now, these are PLR products. If I scroll along here, give you a quick look at this. Stop paying for words that take up space and start paying for words that put cash into your pockets. Hey, hey, hey. Probably a good product? I don't know. I've got no clue. I haven't bought it yet. But here we have a Warrior special offer, someone who is advertising that they will create content for you. They have testimonials, they have, a reasonably good thread and a good post through here. So I could go directly to this person, here's their rates, and so on, and so on, and so on. That's just pure D straight outsourcing. Okay, we'll come back to that in a minute. Another one was this one just here. Who else wants to discover how to create fresh content your audience will love, starting from nothing in 47 minutes or less? Well, I'd like to do it in 48, 46. Doesn't matter. It's a good little title. I'm sure it got some good attention. Here was the product. Fresh Content Daily, PLR, Reading on more, I found, well, this is a 12-minute video. I was almost tempted. I thought I might even just go and buy this thing. And from then, just throw it in. Well, no, I'll create mine. I mean, I may well still go back and buy this. I found it's available on many different websites because this has been here for a couple of months down. There's my rights, and check that. At the moment, $5. I may as well buy it. Hey, but it may not still be exactly what I'm looking for. It's a video, it's 12 minutes long, and it's a 5-step process. Okay, that's good. And it's PLR, but, it's still not my own product, which means others are going to have that same product. Another one I found, also PLR, all of the best content creation strategies condensed into a single guide with crazy add-ons and PLR rights. So you can see where I'm going with this. Creating content, well, of course, there's a lot of PLR products out there. There actually weren't that many on creating content. And I got to say, I looked for these first. This is what I was looking for first, was something worthwhile. So this one's in ebook format, 33 pages. Okay, so I could do that. I could, get the Word version, modify it, make it look good. Once again, I'm probably still going to go and buy a copy of this. I found it on a number of different websites for a whole bunch of different prices, and it's got some great reviews there as well. Whether or not it makes it to the membership site, which is what I'm looking for, I don't know. But this is interesting. Here's what you will learn. The importance of this, how to get this, creating this, bang, 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 bang. I could take just these just these bullet points here and create an entire seminar out of that. Wouldn't that be easy? This content is something I could do something with. So, of course, there's a couple of different ways to do it. I could buy the PLR, and then just modify it, or I could sort of take these these content topics, and I believe it is okay just to take some, content topics, because I'm not taking and plagiarizing the whole thing here. I'm just getting some ideas. Obviously, I would just rewrite these to my own format, but they're idea starters. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm looking for. So that, of course, would bring me to the next area of the Warrior Forum, which is the Warriors for Hire section. This is straight outsourcing. Look, when it comes to content, be it content for a product or content for a website, sales copy perhaps, a blog, maybe your newsletter, your ebook, whatever, you need to ask yourself the question, do you know enough about the topic to be able to write it yourself? I hope so. Or do you know enough about the topic to be able to read what someone else has written and know whether it's bullshit or not? I hope so. Otherwise, you probably shouldn't be doing it. Next question is, do you have the time? Is it your area of expertise? Is it what people are paying you, reading you, visiting you, following you, whatever you, for? Maybe, maybe not. Only you can do that. But as we scroll through this particular forum section here, we can see content, 99-cent article writing, quality original articles, content, copywriting services. Scrolling down, you'll find that there are more of them. Content, sales letters, content, videos. You can see where this is going. There's a whole bunch of different things here. Content, smoking hot content. Content, review copies, quality writing services, fast turnaround. Content, high conversion writers, sales copy again. So there's content people here to do a couple of different things. This is good. And I mean, if you haven't been to the Warrior Forum before, you look down here at Alexa and we've got a high rating. It's around the sort of 300 mark. That's pretty damn good. So for these people, they just might get themselves a lot of traffic. However, and all you people in this forum, not for those watching, but for those of you in the forum through the Warrior thing, here's why I don't use you. I need someone to tell me that you're good, because I've seen it happen more than once where someone from the Warrior Forum, and this has happened more than once with more than one person, has created content, but has pretty much just copied and pasted somewhere else paragraphs of other content and been found and caught out on plagiarism. Okay? Monkey see, monkey do. Happens way, way too often. Also, even I have this thing. If I want someone to write something in English, I want them to be able to speak it, to have lived it, blah, 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 blah. That's just the way I am. I have a degree in writing. For me, this is important. No one has yet ever done my writing for me. But for yourself now watching this, the things that you need to be aware of are, is the content that you're paying for unique? So here's an idea for you that will help you learn how to keep things unique. I've got this section just here. What if you were to take that, create your own of course, but to take those that you've created and then go to another possible outsourcing website like Elance. I mean, there are many, many of them. But if I scroll down here, I can come straight to writers. And I can look at the different possibilities of who some of their writers are, what kind of a rating they've got, how many jobs they've done, and so on and so on and so on. And I can then put forward a quote to them. Here's the way I would do it. Obviously, you've got to sign up with the website and put forward a quote, not just to them, but you put it in the open and they'll come looking for you. I guess you can also get them to contact you directly. But I would take those points that I've copied and said, I need an article written around ... Whatever your dots are. They don't have to be these dots. This is just an example. But whether it's these people here or these people here or whatever people wherever, rather than just say, hi, I need 5 articles on content creation. Tell them what you want to have in the articles, and it helps ensures that the work you get is unique. Just a small thing, of course, and then you need to check that service out along the way. Now, so Elance is a great place and you'll find lots and lots and lots of things. And of course, these people here, the way that Elance work is you can look for people specifically to do something for you, okay? Or you can actually post your job. This is in the find section, but you can also then post your job and have people bid on it. So it could be not just in this internet marketing field, but in any field, anywhere. So here's a thought now for you. What if you do need content for something outside of your usual area? Mine's online business. It's what I do. Well, all you got to do then is just get yourself over to Google and do a search. For example, I did a search for car restoration forum. Imagine I was creating 1, a website on car restoration. 2, I would need content for that website. Let's say 24 articles, which I will drip feed to the blog section of the website over a period of, a couple of weeks. 3, I would also need content for the product, the book that I might be selling on car restoration. Now, I personally, myself, I don't know much about car restoration. So if I wanted to do this, I could search for car restoration and forum. Now, this one came up first. I could simply then open that website, which I've already done, and start browsing through the different sections. And I could have a look through there and find out, okay, like this one here, Restoration Advice General. I can find out what they're talking about. I can have a look, see what kind of problems they might be facing. Now, this is the kind of thing that we hear all the time. Okay, here's a good one, overheating questions. Got a fair few replies up there. So you could include a section in your product, how to avoid, how to correct, how to fix stuff on overheating. I bet if I click through to there, I'll find some answers along the way. If I scroll down a bit further, we've got stuff to do with the radiator. This is probably a little bit specific, the Morris 8, looking for specific things. But, there are a whole bunch of different things that you can find in these forums, and this is what people are interested in. And if you pick the more hot topics, then obviously a lot more people are interested in. How about a book or a special report on what petrol additives to use as a lead replacement for your car restoration project, because I don't sell this stuff anymore. So you could go in here and you could grab 6 different ideas, just the ideas that people give. Go back to a site like Elance, put your project in and say, hi, this is what I need. I need a 25-page report written on, coming back over here, different petrol additives. Here are my topics, ... as if you'd copied them from wherever. Here are my topics, ... You then get your quotes, they would come back to you and you'd get someone to do the job. All right? That's how easy it is when it comes to outsourcing stuff. Now, in my case, I'm going to be creating my content myself. What I wanted to do was just get some ideas. So I went back to Warrior Forum and in particular came to this section, which is one of the all-in-one threads. There's a whole bunch of them. You'll find them in the main section of the forum. And this particular one just happens to be on content. So scrolling down, sorry, I should say, these are the different threads on the all-in-one threads. You can see here there's a whole bunch of them. Let's have a quick look through. Stuff to do with websites, WordPress, membership sites. I did a series on membership sites recently. Guess where I came to do my research? Yeah, bingo, that's the one. Article marketing, SEO, viral, social marketing strategies. The list goes on. Here's a ripper. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Creating and publishing short reports. We've got 41 replies to this so far. And I know, absolutely, without a doubt, that I could start scrolling through this particular forum and I will find answers to my question. Remember, all I'd be looking for would be half a dozen different ideas. Okay, so an invaluable aid, OpenOffice. If I was to do this in, using a PowerPoint slideshow presentation, I could have an entire slide just on that. Okay, if I scroll down here, there's some great information just here. Step by step by step by step. Now, without plagiarizing this and taking it word for word, I can turn this around. It says start by identifying a problem or a situation, a niche where people will spend money for a solution or answer. Well, what did I do earlier? Did I not also just happen to point out car restoration, petrol additives? What do we use for the lead replacement? It's there. Well, that is this, identifying a problem. That's what I've actually done. So then I research niche forums or Yahoo Answers or FAQ pages and so on authority sites. Well, what was that one that we looked at there beforehand? This is a niche forum. This is exactly what I had done. And you can do the exact same thing. Start with a basic sales letter, yada, 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 and so on. So I could just take those concepts and create an entire slideshow from them. Great post. There we go. Click. I'll give that my thanks as well. Here we go. There's some more information, and it goes on, and it goes on. Here's another group of bullet points, and it goes on. And I could create an entire product just around these types of things. Or I could even take this, rewrite these bullet points to make them my own. That's key. Take them to the Warriors for Hire section, take them to Elance or any of the other places that can do this for you. Tell them what I want, and all of a sudden I've got a product. And that's how easy it is to find content. I mean, it's really simple. So without having, of course, to go through this entire thing with you, I've covered all these basics. You know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to go through all of these 43 different posts. So I'm up to number 17 and I'm not even reading them properly. And I'm going to create a top 12 list. I'm going to mark out all the points, narrow them down from my own experience to a top 12 list. And on that top 12, I will then go and record the slideshow and give you the seminar that goes with this content creation thing. Because here's the thing. I looked around at a whole bunch of PLR things and I could not find something that was sufficient to meet my needs. And I looked for quite a while. So I'm going to create it myself, make it available to you here in the members area. Have a fantastic day. I'll talk to you again shortly. Bye-bye.